when your face freezes just as you think you're going live, it's disconcerting. So you don't know whether to start talking or not. I think I say a similar thing every week, so I do apologize, but it is Wellness Wednesday, and I hope you're well where you are. I'm feeling very well right now. I've had a run and a swim and a coffee with a good friend this morning, so that's cheered me up for the day. I was woken at 3 a.m. and was awake for at least 2 hours this morning, so I didn't get out of bed then when I should have got out of bed, so I was a little bit scrambly this morning for what is my daughter's last day of year 1. So we did manage to get there on time. But yes, so this week I've got to share with you my big announcement, which I promised you last week, so I'm going to do that in a minute. And the other thing that we've been doing this week is finishing off our book that we collaborated with Paluma Environmental Education Centre. We worked with 30 children to create a new children's book, and I've posted the link to that book in the notes of this live, so you can go and check it out for yourself. It's now available to order on major platforms as a paperback book, and that's super exciting because proceeds raised from that book help the environment, help our local community, and help writers of the future. So I do wish that you will support that book. It's going to be a very special product, and I'm going to have some books to sell at my events in the next few weeks as well. So do check it out. It's live in the link and the notes of this live. It's called Stories from the Rainforest and Beyond. And I collaborated with Matt B. Lewis on that project. So that leads me nicely into my announcement. So my announcement that I mentioned last week is a program that Matt B. Lewis and I are launching for the school holidays. So most schools have broken up in Queensland this week and next week. And in January we're going to run a writers camp for children. And that camp is going to be held in collaboration with the Townsville Art Society at Jazeen Barracks Precinct, and we're going to do a whole range of activities for children from the 13th to the 15th of January. It's open to 10 children only, and the benefit being that they come away from those 3 days with their own book, a storybook with pictures. So the plan is that it will be a creative and interactive 3 days. It will also be an opportunity for children to learn how to publish a book and ultimately to learn to generate an income stream. So it's available to children 11 to 14 years of age. They will learn creative writing, structure and tips, storytelling workshops, illustrating methods and creative drawing, how to publish a book and make money. They'll receive a book pack of both Matt and my books, and they'll get materials and some activities to do along the way, and we'll have a few special guests joining us to give them a few topics and insights that will help inspire their thoughts around their own story. And the main goal of this program really is to improve children's writing and storytelling skills, to boost their confidence with practical skills that they can use ongoing throughout their life. They can learn how to develop an income stream, which is always special in this day and age, and have fun while learning. And then they'll have their own book to share with their friends and their family and their school. And that's really special. So I'm super excited that Matt and I and the Townsville Art Society are able to put that program together 13th to 15th of January here in Townsville, but it will be open to children from across our region. And this weekend I will share the links to register and all of the pertinent information that you can check out, and you can message me if you're interested and I will be in touch with you. So that's going to be a super fun opportunity for kids during the long, hot January holidays to enjoy something fun and new to learn. And we're really excited to share what we know and to help other children publish stories and books. So that's my big announcement. So I'm very, 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 very excited. And over this summer holidays, my daughter finishes year 1 today. And we're going to work on a book together as well, and it's going to be her story of moving from London to Townsville 3 years ago. So 3 years ago when we moved here, she was quite little, 4.5, and now she's turned 7 and finished year 1. We're going to do a story about that time and what we've left behind in the UK and what we now experience in Australia. and how life is different, and how seasons are different, and how when you leave things behind you lose things, but you also gain new things. So that's going to be a heartfelt story about things that children can learn around seasons and animals and activities, and celebrations and other special things. So I'm looking forward to working on that book with her. We've written the story and we're going to work on the artwork and layout over the Christmas holidays. So that's a fun project to do together. And I'm most proud of her this year because she's demonstrated to me over and over again such kindness and compassion, and she's really been a role model for me when I think about how kind she is, how compassionate she is to people, and how she was always thinking about other people. And that's a superpower as well as a curse in some ways, but I'm willing to harness it and to help her and to really use this experience as an opportunity to give her confidence, and to keep her being her own individual person, and not to really try and take those special traits away from her. So she's finishing year one. She's had some ups and downs this year and some challenges, as we all have, and some losses, and we can now move forward and hopefully have some new and exciting stories to share with friends at the beginning of year 2. So this week and over the next few weeks, I'll be updating my wellness school for 2022 and getting the next year's content ready. And I'll be interviewing a few people over the holidays, and one person that I'm interviewing in the next few days is Murray Hurst, and I've been reading his book. Murray is a legendary rugby league coach, and he's coached all over the world, and he's also led wellbeing programs for the NRL for a number of years, and worked in different clubs, etc. Murray has an amazing story to tell, and he grew up on a sheep farm and I grew up on a cattle station, so we have lots in common. And what we'll most likely be talking about in our interview is how significant life events impact your well-being much later, and some things that you can do to acknowledge them and learn from them and overcome them, because I think often we're so busy just dealing with our life event, we don't appreciate the impact on our well-being until much later. And you get to that point, which is later, and you reflect back and you think, oh, I'm feeling pretty rubbish right about now, what's happened to me? But you haven't actually acknowledged all of the things that have crept up on you throughout your life. So I'm pretty sure there will be a strong theme in that, and I've had a really nice chance to read Murray's book over the last few days, and we'll meet up again tomorrow and start to form the basis of that interview. So I'm looking forward to sharing it. But I do think acknowledging the impact of life events on your well-being is really, really important. So what's happening this week? Can't believe it's only Wednesday. It feels like yesterday felt like Friday, but it was only Tuesday. So this Friday evening I'm at the Strand Night Markets with my friend Margie O'Hara and Steve Coleman. We'll have 2 stalls side by side where we'll share our books and artwork, and you can come along and have a chat. Hopefully it'll be a beautiful evening, a nice sea breeze, and a good chance to do some Christmas shopping. On Sunday I have my daughter's 4th birthday, so I've been busy shopping for that. There was a request for a unicorn pinata, and lots of different cupcakes. So yesterday, when the flick man, for lack of a better word, pest man, came to spray my house, I felt that I needed to justify why there was 6 boxes of different coloured cupcakes sitting on the kitchen bench. So that's my job, or is it my job? It's not my job. It's my pleasure to bake cupcakes on Saturday for the party on Sunday. So I will be doing a lot of baking. If anyone's free, please come and help me. Yeah, so that's a lot really what's going on, what's been happening. I'm really looking forward to the next few weeks leading up to the Christmas. It's still a busy time for everybody, but there's lots of exciting things happening and lots of new things being launched, and I'm excited to see lots of my friends and colleagues out and about, you know, launching new things in preparation for 2022. So it's very special. So I hope you're well where you are, and I'm sending you good health and asking you to check in with yourself on your well-being, and I'll see you again real soon. Take care. Bye. See you soon.